First-handedly experience what happens when your rights are taken away. You are no longer a person, you are a slave who has taken your rights and they can do whatever you want. He told my dad something my dad tells me, I'll die on my feet before I live on my knees.
Oh, yeah!
So, right now, got a couple announcements for Washington 3%. Just here about a month ago, we decided that we had a missing link in Washington 3%. We had all of these cool little, cool different projects that were going on. But one of the things we didn't have was a women's group. So, as of a month ago, we launched Women's of Washington 3%. You see some sweatshirts sitting around here. We just got them printed, distributed today. But yes, we have a new group. It's doing very, very well. Right now, one of their spokeswomen, good friend of mine with American Patriot 3%, who's been pushing hashtag AP3 not me. We've got Shauna. I'd say her last name, I'll butcher it.
Hi everybody, my name is Shauna and I'm an American Patriot. And I'm here to represent the women of the 3% movement in Washington. This is who we are. We are daughters, sisters, mothers, wives, and aunts. We love our family and we love our country. We are watching our country be ripped apart by the media and the lies that project on their population. We come from all walks of life, different races and religions and backgrounds. We don't always agree on everything, but we understand what it takes to give respect to somebody other than your belief and stand up for what is right. We believe in the Constitution and we believe in our freedoms. We respect those differences. Kind of long, guys, bear with me. But if you listen to the media and the lone reporters, as like at the last rally, we are white supremacists. They try to oppress who we are and tell lies about what we stand for. We are a group of strong women with lots of opinions. We go to work every day, we pay our bills, we pay our taxes, and we are law-abiding citizens. Some of us have disabilities, some of us are veterans, some were born in other countries, but we are united. We believe in our country and we believe in our men. We believe in the Constitution and the amendments that the rights give us. We believe the right to bear arms and freedom of speech. That's why we're here. Our rights do not override yours, and yours don't trump ours. You can't take away our rights and implement yours. We have a Constitution for a reason, to protect us from tyranny and big government. Special interest groups and their forefathers had the instinct, the foresight to protect us from the government because they knew what they were capable of. Our news sources have become mongers and placed fear into the people's lives, blatantly making fun of particular groups or lifestyles or belief systems. There is no honest reporting any longer or professionalism left. They insert their personal feelings and prejudices and remove the facts. The media does not understand, along with Hollywood and the progressive politicians, that this country is steeped in strength and resolve. The progressive politicians and the media think it's okay to shame the people. They call us uneducated, blue-collar workers, that we don't know any better. They degrade us and bash us, and they started with Hillary Clinton by calling us deplorables. The news sources ate it up like rats to cheese. Newsflash, the hate speech towards American people is not good for this country. You can tear down the statues, twist the history, distort the truth, and degrade the people. But you cannot change the fact. Just because you say it's so doesn't mean it is. Look at our college professors and our school teachers that show outrage and push their personal opinions and biasness on outlets onto our children, calling the president stupid, streaming live newsrooms, not live news, televised news, into the classroom, and make threats towards the president of the United States in front of our children. These are our children. They threaten them and punish them if the children do not agree with the teachings or the lectures. There was a story just 2 weeks ago by a member of Washington 3%, and their child got an email from the professor. And she was upset with the election and President Trump, so she was unable to grade the papers in a timely manner and apologize for it. This is absurd. You are responsible for our children's education. Do your job. Hitler said himself the best. He who owns the youth gains the future. And that is exactly what's going on in our schools right now across America. But you will hear very small about that in the news media, because this kind of behavior in the educational system is acceptable in the big news networks. If you're paying attention and justify their behavior, you're promoting it yourself. This is happening across America. It is called indoctrinating our children. The definition of socialism is a various of economic and political theories advocating collective or governmental ownership and administration of the means of products and distribution of goods. A system of society or groups living in which there is no private property. A system or condition of society in which means the production of owner or control of a state. The stage of society in Marxism theory is transitional between capitalism and communism, and distinguished uniquely by the distribution of goods and paid by work done. This is happening in our country. If you look at our social programs in the state of Washington and the mental health that our state of Washington officials are failing to take care of, these people are being pushed out in the streets without well-cared medications, and they're ending up homeless with street drugs. This is the socialist program. The government in the state of Washington and the news are failing to report these things. Instead, they're feeding us propaganda and ignoring the real issues. While countries in Nicaragua and Venezuela and Honduras are fighting to get away from the communist and socialist countries, people are fleeing in droves. Civil wars are everywhere and governments are being overthrown. That has destroyed the countries and pushed the citizens into complete poverty and disarray. Venezuela was one of the most richest countries in Central America with a huge amount of natural resources and trade amongst the world platform. And yet the countrymen have nothing any longer. You have to ask yourself why. It started out as a great idea, and quickly the government took control over everything. Then which led to full control of government and inflated budgets and high prices and taxes, which led to hardship on the people, and then put restraint on the heart and businesses with hard regulations and heavy-handed bureaucracy. This became, in turn, what turned into a dictatorship and tyranny. The people of these countries have turned on their government. They have no food, no medication, and no resources, and are heavily taxed. And this is what the people of America are asking for. Hitler said it himself the best. You start out as a socialist, give them great words, tell them what the citizens want to hear, and soon you're in control. And memorize the people and quickly turn into a dictatorship. He stole the youth from their families, turned citizens against citizens and race against race. I am an American Jew, and I'm a reborn Christian. so I am a Messianic Jew. I understand what hate looks like, and I understand what socialism and communism is. Let's talk about the feminist movement. Women going around with big pussy hats and vagina costumes pushing the Me Too movement. Where's the outrage from Parliament? There's no money in it, so there's no outrage. They join the part with something of washed up Hollywood movie stars, and yet they all jump forward when there's a platform and cry that they are victims, when in fact they choose their stardom and a part in a movie over their self-esteem and the protection of their sexuality. The media has pushed how bad
I got so excited. Maybe.
Wow, they have a release. I didn't get one.
Oh, they're shrunk. I'll cover their basement lining. That is going to be
oh shit. I don't know, every cop's heading across the street.
Yeah, gonna go get him.
What happened?
Going after Jerry. The guy, we have a restraining order against the guy.
We should all be standing here looking over the corner. And the rally stopped and everyone's together.
Look at that one in the orange.
Yeah, there's the whole thing inside.
You gotta get this one.
I got the TV off the top. He was telling me that you better be careful here because double layer the cops
Jerry Savage. Arresting Jerry Savage.
Has he got a warrant out for him too? He's got a restraining order. They were just flipping us off.
They're all in orange.
click off. We just
Yeah! Good luck, bitch. Come on over, Nope. We'll see you right here, too. I hope I can see also, still playing. Where's Jerry?
He's over there. They're talking to him right now.
Oh, I heard they're going to arrest his ass. Sorry, you can't. I heard they're going to arrest his butt. He basically pulled something out of previous events.
Jerry Savage.
Jerry Savage. Which he definitely lives up to that name.
He's wearing a black beanie. Hey, how are you?
What'd he do?
He basically assaulted someone.
snipers up on the roof.
Yeah. They're getting ready to arrest someone down there.
Supposedly. Are you good, bro? No problem.
We need to have signs that say the exact same thing.
That's a hell of a lawsuit, though, if they arrest them. Huh? Because he has a right to protest.
Not with a protection order against him.
We're waving. We're being nice.
They're arresting him.
Protection order?
Huh?
They're going to arrest him for assaulting somebody at a previous rally. There's a lawsuit.
If he committed a crime at a previous rally, then yeah, they have a right to arrest him. But I don't think a restraining order would supersede the Constitution. And he has a constitutional right to protest, free speech, freedom of assembly.
Beautiful.
But if he's assaulting somebody and that's why they're arresting him,
Then that's something different.
So they got pictures of my wife's like
Brady's gonna not arrest Brady. Said come get lost.
Yeah.
it's all good.
So that's my guess.
We all know he's worthless.
I can't find him. He's got a